Hey everybody, welcome to Northern Thailand. Listen, today I wanted to have a short little conversation with you as kind of a follow-up from my original video. Um, I want to apologize. I may have left some of you feeling hanging on some of the details that I didn't really go into. I didn't notice until after I published it that I really didn't. I wanted to explain the reason why I'm using dry wood charcoal on my property here. As I shared in my original video, there is this concern about the combinations of mycorrhiza with biochar. And as you saw, what I'm trying to do to get around that is to keep the two at different levels in the soil. And also because in low volumes, the wood charcoal seems to be more fungally dominant than bacteria dominant. So that's one reason. But the real main reason behind this that I kind of alluded to, and I know I kind of jokingly, you know, referred to this, but I really do have garbage soil. There was a lot of trash on this property when I originally moved here. And so as I've cleaned that up and gotten it out of the soil, one of the concerns I have obviously is contaminants. And what wood charcoal does when it's dry is it acts like a sponge. Now, I know a lot of you are thinking, yeah, it does, and it's going to take up all the nutrients in your soil. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that right now, because the other thing that it's going to do is it's going to suck up heavy metals. And unfortunately, because I don't have a county extension here where I live in Thailand that can test my soil for heavy metal contamination, or even one of the local universities to do it, I'm operating off of some assumption, but it's pretty safe assumption given some of the things that I found here. Like I alluded to, I found fluorescent light bulbs here that were just in the ground. Thankfully not broken, but in the ground. And again, that carries mercury. So, I mean, that is not something that you want in your soil. It's definitely not something you want in your plants, and it's absolutely not something you want in your food. So the reason for this conversation is I want to give you guys an idea of the direction of this channel going over this next year. I'm going to be focusing primarily on something called bioremediation, which is something as gardeners we all should be practicing, but I specifically need to clean my soil. And this is the most safe and effective way that I can do it, and most cost-effective way that I can do it, and that is by using my plants that I've had pop up here after I've done some double digging, which I was very lucky to receive. That was very lucky to have happen. And that's something called phytoremediation. I may have shown you as I was sharing the pictures of the avocado tree that I planted originally when I got here. I have water mimosa that popped up that I did not plant. It is a bioaccumulator. So what that means is that it takes up contamination and it stores it in its root system, its stems, its leaves. But the other thing about water mimosa is it's a nitrogen fixer. So there's a double-edged sword with that. I mean, I'm obviously very happy to have it on my property and to have it come up the way that it did. But initially here in the original initial going, until I'm able to get this soil, at least over this next year, cleaned up, I'm going to need to uproot those plants when they do come up. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to develop a two-stage process involving black soldier fly larvae and African night crawlers to then clean the green waste. So phytoremediation from water mimosa, larvae and worms to go ahead and clean it thereafter. And then you have a product that you can put back into your soil. Beautiful vermicompost, black, rich, humic and fulvic acid rich vermicompost. And I mean, that's the best way to keep a closed system in place so that I don't have to send anything off site as like a green hazardous waste. So that's what I'm going to be focused on over this year. And then it's going to be fun. We're going to have a really good time with it because I'm going to show you everything from the setup of the worm bin to the love nest for the black soldier flies, and the process by which they take the green waste, they munch it down, excrete it out, the worms then finish it, and you're left with really amazing fertilizer. So that's going to be the primary focus of my channel moving forward through this year, and I hope you'll join me for it. That's really all I wanted to share, just to make sure I was able to clear up any misunderstandings about why I'm using the dry wood charcoal, and also just to give you an idea of the direction for the channel over these next few months. But then I'm also going to be doing pot trials that are specific to the AGU's pot trials, and that I'm going to try a couple different methods using biochar, mycorrhiza, biochar with mycorrhiza, and nothing at all. and we'll see for ourselves what those look like. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun, and I hope you'll subscribe to my channel and follow me through this adventure. Please like and share this video if you would, and if you haven't already, hit that bell notification icon so you can be alerted to when I upload new content. Until next time, you all take care. Bye for now.